You mad? Come at me, bro.
I don't enjoy CSGO anymore. And after today's video, hopefully you'll be able to understand why I've quit. Now, a lot of people give their own personal reason why they've left CSGO, either griefing or hackers, but my reason is a lot more personal. And to be fair, if I made a video saying I don't like the game because of griefers, that would be quite contradictory, because 90% of my videos involve some sort of team killing or witnessing some sort of team killing.
Fucking, how did I miss that?
Oh my... There we go.
Couldn't even team kill you properly? Fucking hell.
When I was planning out this video, I wanted to make it on a group of people, more like a community, because it's better to do it in that sense. When you're making a video on an individual person, it seems like it's a lot more directed to them, a lot more hate gets sent their way, and it's not really an effect that you want. So grouping people up and talking about them, it softens the blow. But today is an exception, because what I've been told and the evidence I've been shown about this specific individual is disgusting. He's lied, cheated, scammed people. His entire channel and all of the revenue generated from it has basically been from totally malicious shit. He's even reached the point where he will extort his close friends and leak private chats that they've had and images and make it public as a bargaining tool. Now, a lot of people have wanted to make a video on this individual. Most of them haven't, because what this guy does is, when he's confronted with evidence or some kind of criticism, he'll go into hiding. He'll make a new channel, or he'll rebrand his current channel, so he's covering something completely different. Meet Harry LDN, also known as Fused Clash Royale, or Fused Pokemon Go. Now, Harry's done a lot in his career, so I thought I'd create a little timeline and start from there. That does unfortunately mean bringing back the transition slides.
I find it fucking rude, what?
Now, Fused started as a CSGO channel. He did some FIFA pack openings before that, but that's really not too important. He did CSGO. And he would organise some giveaways on his channel, which is, you know, fairly decent. He would get some growth on his channel. In return, there'd be a winner. Problem with the giveaway is there was no giveaway. He would get a bunch of channel growth from everyone following and retweeting and subscribing, but he would never give away what was promised. A YouTube channel called The Gregster101 made a very good video talking about his giveaways and how they were scams in intricate detail.
Back in the beginning of March, I received a Twitter message by an account going by the name of CSGO Immerse. It claimed it was an up-and-coming CSGO gambling website, and was asking different YouTubers if they would be interested in helping promote their giveaway, which was, in this particular message, a M9 Bayonet Marble Fade. The Twitter eventually redirected me to a Steam account going by the name of Fused Entertainment. He said that he would be able to shed some more light on the whereabouts of the knife. This is someone who I assumed was also in the giveaway, which they were, but bizarrely they'd been missed out from the original list on Here's Who We Plan on Getting In. I asked him to check his trade history so I could at least check the account of the bot's inventory to see if it was there. But again, no matter how many times I asked, he just wouldn't send me the link to the profile. So this raised quite a lot of suspicions. So when are you going to make a video? Sorry, man, I can't. Why? Remove me from the giveaway, please. Okay, why? As I do not wish to participate. Any reason why? Feels outside my comfort zone. Which of course it is when I can't find the bloody knife that they're advertising in the giveaway. He then went on to say, okay, no problem, just I guess you gained free 1,000 subs. Now the truth is, I may have gained a free 800 subs, but I didn't ask to be put into the giveaway, so this is again something you should have thought about before we went and added people to the giveaway before they've even replied to your message. So after that, all I knew I had to do was wait and just see if the giveaway turns out to be real or not. I asked some of the YouTubers that were tricked into the giveaway how the giveaway went, and they said apparently it was fake. I went onto Twitter to see if I could find the account of CSGO Immerse, but it had been deleted. Except its other account, that's right, there was 2 accounts called CSGO Immerse at one point, but this other one with the most followers had now been renamed to Harry Fused, who I instantly recognised as one of the YouTubers who was involved in the giveaway. When looking back over the messages I'd had with CSGO Immerse / Harry Fused, I noticed that at one point I had asked who he was, and that he had replied, Josh Albert. Well, you're clearly not called Josh Albert, are you?
Now, I understand that's a lot to take in, so I'm gonna just briefly summarize what he was explaining. A bunch of small-time YouTubers were contacted by a CSGO gambling site. This website then gave shoutouts and growth to their channel with no consent whatsoever. They just did it. Now, the winner of this competition was going to be given a very expensive CSGO knife. Then, the Gregster was asking to see the knife, to be shown the bot account that apparently contained the knife. And every time he asked, Fused would always dodge the question or give a really indirect answer on purpose. Then the Gregster got paranoid and felt like he was being scammed, so he didn't want to make a video promoting the competition, so he wanted to quit. And then Fused uses the growth he gave as extortion, as a bargaining chip. That really nice gesture of channel growth was now used to extort, which is just fucked. Then their plan on the giveaway fell in, so the Twitter account was deleted, and the other Twitter account was renamed to Fused to promote Fused's channel. Fused also was in on the giveaway, and on top of that as well, he organised it. So, you know, being in on the giveaway and organising it, I'm pretty sure that's conflict of interest.
And that's when I realized that this Fused guy has been running this CSGO Immerse all this time.
Now, on top of staging faked giveaways to bolster his channel, Fused, as a person, is also a complete scumbag. He recently collabed with my friend Atozy and extremely fucked him over. They both made a CSGO trade-up contract video. Fused uploaded it to his channel completely unedited, and apparently it was total garbage. Atozy said that isn't what he wanted to do. He'd much rather edit the video and make it into something watchable, because just watching people add guns to a list and add them as a trade-up contract in CSGO for 20 minutes would be really fucking boring. Imagine an anomaly video, but there's no editing whatsoever, and instead of an over-enthusiastic ADHD-ridden Swedish man, it's a really monotone British kid. It would be complete shit. Oh, I got a knife. That's well sick. Now, after the disagreement between Fused and Atozy, Fused took a private picture of Atozy with two girls in bed and stuck it on Twitter, publicly for everyone to see. I've censored the faces of the two girls out. I ran this picture through with Atozy. If he's alright with me showing it, he totally is, as long as the girls' faces are censored. This is just scummy, right? You don't do this shit. If you have a disagreement and you get salty, fair enough, you know, but you don't take private shit and use that again as extortion. You'll notice this is a trending theme with Fused. He will use private information or something he's forced upon you as extortion, as a bargaining chip. When he does any kind of kind act to you, it isn't out of the goodness of his own heart. If you do something that he isn't happy with, he'll happily use any private information or promotion against you. I asked Atozy if he wanted to come on and explain his side of the story, which he was more than happy to do so.
Alright, so Pyro wanted me to break things down to a short version on what actually just happened between Fuse and I. So we basically just have to go back into time into the whole Gleam.io scamming that's going on, which is why he kind of came out of nowhere, because at the time, we didn't realize his channel had the URL EA Packs. I just realized he's a vlogging channel with the URL of EA Packs. Anyway, him coming into the CSGO scene from FIFA with his Gleam.io milking, he was at about 30,000 subscribers. At the time, I was probably around 10,000 subscribers, and he hit me up like, yo, Atozy, do you want to collab? And when this happened in about March of 2016, I was one of those unfunny moment YouTube channels, so I really hadn't gone into the whole CSGO gambling or skins in general, because I just wasn't really fond upon it. So I was probably like, yeah, sure, I mean, you can join a few games of Counter-Strike, and if any funny things happen, I mean, I'll add it to videos, and that's our way of collabing, I guess. Which is basically what me and Wild Spartans did at that time. He then decided to answer, nah, I was thinking of a trade-up contract. So after being all skeptical about it, he convinced me to spend like $40 on some skins to trade up with him. And then we did the video, and, you know, after trading up, both trade-ups, of course, failed. Then Harry, or Fused, he was just like, yeah, we're done. And that basically just left me hanging there like, this isn't content, like, what is this even? And just the fact that he said he was just done like that, that just left me, like, blown out of the water, because I didn't understand, like, I'm not gonna upload a 2-minute raw clip of me doing one trade-up contract. And this is where our argument kinda started. Because the great content creator, Harry LDN, aka Fused, aka EA Pax, he just uploaded the raw fraps file. Just straight up. So his video was up in probably 30 minutes to an hour after we recorded. And I told him, yo dude, I'll have to edit this. Meaning, I'm gonna have to try to pull some bullshit out of my ass to try to make this remotely funny or entertaining. So anyway, after that, I go to bed. I don't think any more about it. And from the day after recording the video and 9 days in a row, he messaged me like, yo, when are you uploading that video? When's that video gonna come up? Atozy, when are you uploading that video, man? So I just gave him casual answers like, yo, I'll need to edit, I'm editing it, I'm gonna edit it, and stuff like that, because I'm not uploading just plain up shit. I'm gonna have to do something, post. And then we get to the screenshot that Pyro showed earlier, where he's calling me fucked up, I'm a low blow, because I didn't upload this video. And it's just the way the conversation went, it felt so weird. I felt like it was just a fucking meme. Like, I was just sitting there like, why are you freaking out because of this? Are you bullshitting me right now? Are you trolling? Is this real? Those were some of the thoughts that came to my mind. And then with the grand finale of it, saying, expect a nice video on my channel in the next few days, explaining on how you used me and wasted my time and money and lied. Bye. Are you fucking serious? And since Fused was in one of the Skype groups the Counter-Strike YouTubers had, there was this very nice picture of me and two women in bed. He decided to move this picture from a private Skype call and just put it all over here. And even got his cousin to DM it to my ex-girlfriend, who is also a semi-relevant YouTuber. Just him and his channel. Like, one day I'm a FIFA YouTuber. The second day I'm gonna delete all my videos and become a Counter-Strike YouTuber. Counter-Strike YouTubing is not working that great for me, so I'm gonna become a Clash of Clans YouTuber. And oh shit, the entire Counter-Strike community hates me because I'm a fucking scum. Better delete all my Counter-Strike videos and start uploading misleading clickbait Pokemon Go videos to grow.
It's going to be a great movie.
On top of all this, Fused is a bit of a fucking idiot. This came about after he leaked the picture of Atozy with some girls. A lot of people came to Atozy's defense. He starts saying things like, oh, 8 other people on planet Earth have seen this picture beforehand, so that means it's allowed to be made public. And then as another response, he says, just proving you're fake. I'm not denying the fake giveaways weren't, but the real life shit I find fucking hilarious. Fused, you are fucking brain dead. To prove a point about posting private pictures being okay, he just admitted to faking giveaways. Retard. The one thing someone does not mean they are like that people. Make mistakes. Learn that in life. I'm not an animal or a rapist. Oh, done fake giveaway. No, you're not done fake giveaway, but you did just admit it 2 minutes prior.
Pressing song, because that sounds like...
This is something I wanted to briefly glance over. As I've already stated, Fused has made a lot of other YouTube channels, and the majority of them are just as dishonest as his CSGO channel. For example, Fused had a Pokemon Go channel where he would have hacked versions of Pokemon Go that had like Mewtwo in them and stuff. And then title the video like it's actually legit and it's an Easter egg, and he does like a tutorial on how to get it, which is complete bullshit. You're using a hacked version of a game and treating it like it's normal. The thing is with Fused, I have tried so hard to find a good act he's done. Something good, you know. I thought to myself, this is just a persona, or it's just business. He can't really be that much of a cunt. So I go on his Twitter account, and all I see is him boasting about buying 1 to 2 grand's worth of shoes. YouTube money is not overrated. Yo, I got me some new crepes, cuz. I get it that you've got money and you're proud to spend it. It does come off as a bit cringy, but still, you know, congratulations. But I take back that compliment because I've just realised that probably all the money you spent on those shoes was off the backs of people you scammed previously. In conclusion, Fused, or Harry LDN, or Fused Clash of Clans, whatever you want to call him, is a total scumbag. Now let me make this extremely apparent. Fused is not the only person doing this. There are probably loads of people doing the exact same thing, some of them even worse. But unfortunately, Fused, you made it pretty apparent by what you're doing. You've left a very big trail of hypocrisies and contradictions that's made you look like a dumbass. In conclusion, Harry is one of the main reasons I've left CSGO. I know it sounds stupid because a lot of the stuff he's done, like for example with the bots and with the gambling, that's now been banned. But the fact that there are people pulling this shit in the community is really scummy, and it's made me lose motivation in CSGO. I don't enjoy it anymore. I might return to it in the future, but not really for a while. There's no input there, especially after shit like this has been pulled. Again, I really need to reiterate this. Harry is a cog in a really vast and fucked up machine. If you all go on his channel and attack him and attempt to kill himself, you achieve nothing by doing that. He is one of many people out there. He just made it very blatant what he's doing because he's a dumbass. Lastly, I just want to give a shout out to everyone who made the video possible. There's so many people. Links will be down in the description. But I want to give a special shout out to Atozy, who messaged me originally and made this video possible. He gave me all the information, everything that happened. This video would have never happened if I didn't get in contact with him. So thank you so much, Atozy. Everyone, be sure to check his channel out. I hope you all enjoyed this Drama Alert exclusive, and I can't wait for Harry's response video where he tries to prove that I'm a furry.
Yo, I got exclusive proof that Pyrocynical's a furry, yeah? Look at this, look at this. 9 months ago, he made a video called Sexy Furries.
Also, don't forget to use my code LDN on site for some free money.